Allah chose you to be here in this class today, to know more about Himself. Every day, you have one less day left with your parents. Because one day, they're not going to be here, right? Every day, it's one less day in their life, and you have one less day left with them. Every day, you have one day less to worship Allah and earn your paradise. Standard of Iman is so high that Allah doesn't just tell us that help the orphan children. You know what Islam teaches you guys? Islam says honor the orphan. This is not something we are doing alone. We're going to help each other in this, encourage each other, be each other's support in this. So let's give a promise. I promise to give my very best this Ramadan to save orphan children.
I'm gonna sell these. I've made them out of paper. The plan is to make a video and send cakes and maybe origami Ramadan treat boxes, and each one with 20 stars. And we got 400 something.
Wow! Another 100 also.
I've been painting stuff and drawing stuff, and so far I got about $500 so far.
Oh wow! You already raised $500.
I've started making some origami, and also I'm going to make a video. I raised like
900. Oh wow! How did you do that? Wow! Let's give him a big hand, everybody! Allahu Akbar! How awesome is that?
Come on.
Every second that you have been making that effort, Allah has been rewarding you in Jannah. One of the reasons Allah tests you is to see how you will do. But that's not it. Let's go deeper, because you guys are smart people. I'm gonna tell you today why Allah tests us, really. You are the hero of your story. Every hero can only become a hero when he faces a challenge, right? Thinking that every time something bad happens to me, I'm like, Allah hates me, Allah doesn't love me. Should we say that when you lose something, that Allah doesn't care about you? Absolutely not. You trust Allah, that everything Allah does is good for you, right?
We have challenges in our life because it makes us more stronger, and when we do new things, like we don't get stuck over there.
I wrote, remember Abdullah, that Allah is always with you and Allah wants you to be stronger. You cannot overcome your hardships by being sad. Be happy and become a hero.
Remember, Allah is always with you. These challenges are not because Allah is mad or angry at you.
Allah doesn't make life hard. He's testing me so I can be a superhero.
Allah swears by the war horses. And you know what He tells us? Read in the translation, He tells us, mankind is ungrateful to his master. Mankind is ungrateful to his master. Who is your master?
Allah.
Allah. Does Allah call you to Him?
Yeah.
Does Allah order you to do certain things? Yeah? 5 times a day Allah calls you to a meeting. Allah gave me skills, Allah gave me abilities, Allah gave me energy. I'm gonna use all of that to help others. That's me thanking Allah, right? How do you thank Allah for your mom? How do you thank Allah for your mom? By being good to her, right? When you're being good to your mom, you're thanking Allah for your mom, for your dad. How do you thank Allah for your house? When you see somebody in difficulty, and you encourage them to patience, right? Allah tells us, وَتَوَاسَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاسَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. Honestly, what you have learned about dealing with difficulties, most people don't even think about it. That when I am going through a difficulty, I have a problem, I should find somebody to help instead of focusing on myself. that I should focus on gratitude. It will bring me out of this sadness.
It feels like someone put some mints in my heart.
I learned from my gratitude challenge, when you get happy, try to make someone else happy too.
Oh wow, that's a big one.
The gratitude challenge helped me understand that I do many good things, many great things every week, which I don't remember sometimes.
Yeah.
So it helped me be more thankful.
We can also teach it to our friends.
Yeah, you can teach it to others. Definitely go and teach it to others, because I can guarantee you a lot of things you have learned, most people around you don't realize that. So let's say Yusuf all his life told the truth, Ayan all his life told the truth. On the day of judgment, he will be raised as Ayan as-Siddiq, Ayan the truthful one, Yusuf the truthful one, Rija the honest one. That how important it is to help each other. And Islam is not just a religion where you just do good and that's it. It's a religion where we stand up for justice for ourselves and other people. It's a religion which is about encouraging each other, working together. And every day he kept saying tomorrow, 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 tomorrow. Does that happen with everybody? Yeah? Yeah, and then we are like, oh, now to the truth. A Muslim should never ever lie. It can be hard, but lying is not part of it. You have been forgiven! You have been forgiven! You have been forgiven! Like what? Really? He was so happy. He was wearing a cloak. He took off his cloak and gave it to this man. Right? So meanwhile, Shaitan is laughing. Look, she wants an iPad, and because of that, she's yelling at her parents. All right? Tell me honestly, do you think all your friends are even thinking about orphans? They're not even thinking about it. Forget about helping. But you are not just thinking, you are working on it, which helps you be more, be greater, be better, be higher than you were. Allah blessed you with, not randomly. It's not random that you happen to be here this Ramadan. And but he had one question. He said, Ya Rasulullah, I need to just know one thing. I want to know, is this forgiveness from you? Or has Allah forgiven you? Mistakes are not such a big deal, especially right now. What is a big deal is not correcting your mistake. Keep doing it, not turning back to Allah. You tried everything. You gave zakah, you gave charity. You were trying to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And now you don't know what will happen. Is Allah pleased with me? Or is He angry with me? What's going to happen? Will I go to Jannah or not? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala looks at you and he smiles at you and he says to you, I am pleased with you.
In Jannah are things an eye has never seen, an ear has never heard, and a mind can't even imagine. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, one day shall you see the believing men and the believing women, how their light runs forward before them, and by their right hand their greetings will be good news for you this day. This is indeed the highest achievement. The Iman that is in your heart today will be your life tomorrow. So you make up your mind on how much life you want to have.